sport now. What's it like going into the science and the innovation of it?
Yeah, it's honestly super fun because I've never been a big metric guy. I never learned it coming from UCLA, which is a pretty old school program. It was more pitching forward, but coming here and this year with Ricardo, he's taught us a ton. He's taught us the value of the TrackMan and the pitching lab, and he's also taught us not to buy too much into it and lose our identity on the mound and forget how to pitch. But yeah, learning the stuff like ride, the horizontal, vertical stuff like that. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much, but it still does. But I don't try and buy too much into it, but it definitely helps when I'm working on pitch design, maybe pitch grip tweaks, stuff like that, using the slow mo cam.
And then tell us a little bit about the personality of this team as you go into the first year of being a player.
I mean, this team is one of the most fun teams I've been a part of. Last year was still an amazing squad. I missed a lot of those guys, but all the new transfers, the freshmen, they've already made an impact on this program. They understand the culture and they've bought in, and everyone buying in and having each other's backs is what's going to get us to win the most games.
Yeah. Do you have conversations about goals yet? Is it too early to do that, or is there
My
anything up on the wall?
my only goal is to get to Omaha. That's all our goal. Our eyes are on the prize, and we don't care about anything else. Results in individual results don't matter. It's just W's, and that's what will get us to Omaha.
And I guess just Big 12. I mean, is there any place you're kind of interested in going to? If you've been to all the places, what's it like going into the new league here?
Yeah, I haven't been to any of them actually, except for Arizona, and I can't wait to go to Oklahoma State because I've heard a lot of places about that facility, and it's a great team. Obviously, want to beat one of the best teams. So going to Stillwater, I'm excited for. I'm excited to go to TCU. Haven't been there, but honestly, I'm excited to go everywhere. Haven't been to a lot of these parks. Haven't been to a lot of these cities, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be new.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
What excites you about being able to be the leader of this pitching staff and set the tone for this team? You just said like you're focused on the outside draft talk and guys like that you're always getting to Omaha. What is that emotion like being able to lead a team like this?
Yeah, I love to help guys whenever I can, whether they're older or younger. Because I mean, I'm still asking guys questions, even if they're younger than me or older than me. This is a learning environment, and we only get better by helping each other out. The coaches can't tell us everything; they don't see everything. So, just holding each other accountable and knowing what's right and buying into the culture is what allows us to get better. But being in the role that I'm in, I'm really grateful to be in this role, and I take the chance to help guys as much as I can because I like getting that help whenever I can too.
What's been your biggest focus over the offseason to maximize what you can do this year?
Control what I can control. Last year, in the beginning of the year, it was a little bit harder for me, but accepting failure and using it has been a way to develop me and my mentality. And I think I worked a lot on my confidence this fall and going into this winter. And when I pitch with confidence, I think that I'm the best guy on the field, and I always think that I am. So it helps me succeed.
Isaiah was talking about some of the guys on this staff that struggled in years past and the total flies go against them have really grown up. Guys like Jake Thomas. What's been the depth of this team? How much has it grown there?
Yeah, I mean, when they came back this fall, a lot of them were just completely new pitchers. Going and maturing in summer ball and going through all that adversity, I think it helped them a ton. And they came back and know what's at risk and know that they're fighting to play. And for example, Alba has came such a long way. He's got after it in the weight room. He's super driven and he works super hard. And I noticed that. I noticed stuff like that. And guys like that are gonna help us the most. So guys that work the hardest and we're there to hold each other accountable. And if one guy isn't working, then it brings the whole team down.
What's going to be the biggest differentiator for this pitching staff this season to be successful?
Just pounding the zone. I mean, last year we had a little bit more walks than we probably wanted, but this fall it's been incredible. And we've been filling up the zone. The pitchers have been dominating, and we're ready to turn this school into a pitching school. And this is the year that it happens. And I can't wait to see these guys go out and compete, and including myself. I'm excited to go compete, and it's going to be a great year for us.
Isaiah talked about this is the most connected team he's held a part of since his 3 years here. You talked about this is the most fun team you've been a part of. What makes that? What is contributing to that kind of team?
I think it's understanding that we are an incredibly talented team compared to the past 3 years that Coach Bloomquist has been here. He even said it. This is the best team that the Sun Devils have seen under Coach Bloomy, and we know it, and that's what allows us to play freely and have fun. And all the freshmen and the transfers, they've been super open. They haven't been shut off. They like I've said a lot. They bought into the culture, and understanding Arizona State's culture is having each other's backs and doing what it takes for the guy next to you.
Um, you've been able to face this lineup in their squads through fall. What are your thoughts on the lineup and the difficulty of posing?
Yeah, it's not a fun lineup to face. I could tell you that with a lot of certainty. These guys know how to swing it, and it's not easy to strike them out either. But the scrimmages, the live at bats, it's tough. I will admit that. Like guys like New haven't seen him in a year, and he's coming out going 5 for 6 every single day. It's like you don't know how to get guys like that out, and it looks like that 1 through 9 on both sides of the scrimmage. I mean, I'm just really impressed with our offense too.
If there's one guy on this roster in the box, who's the one guy you don't want to face?
Contratus, I mean, that guy's hotter than it's insane. You cannot get him out right now, and he's going to carry that in the season, and he's going to be a huge impact for our lineup.
Losing him from last year, just being that good defense team, all the defense around.
It's going to be huge, but I mean, 1 through 9, besides New, we can hit a home run 1 through 9, and we're going to be a threat. And with New back in the lineup, we were a threat last year, and with New being an addition to the lineup along with the transfers, I mean, the sky's the limit for us.